back at ITC 2019 in Las Vegas. And who am I speaking with?
Eric Ross with Nationwide.
And what do you do at Nationwide?
I run the CVC.
What's CVC?
Corporate Venture Capital.
Okay, so what do you, on a day-to-day basis, what do you do?
So we take a look at startup companies that could either help accelerate current or future business models, and we look to invest in those companies.
Would these business models be exclusive to Nationwide, or are you looking for startups that could expand beyond Nationwide?
Yeah, expand beyond Nationwide. We like to think that the companies that we invest in can work with many partners, and so we want them to be successful as possible so we can also get a financial return.
Okay, so we interview a lot of insurtech startups. A lot of them are in funding phase.
Right.
What are you looking for?
Well, a couple things. We like to see, sort of repeat serial entrepreneurs. We like to see some product market fit or sort of revenue traction. We like to see a good leader who's got a good vision that can secure venture capital and build a great team. So sell the vision, build a great team, execute.
Okay, so I'm always interested in product market fit.
Yeah.
You have any suggestions, or have you seen for those that have done it? How have those that have done it? How have they done it successfully? Because that's hard in this particular space.
It's a great question. Yeah, I think the founders that we've found that are sort of very conscious about it. They're very conscious of distribution. They're very conscious of their customer acquisition costs, their churn. They're very focused in on getting and retaining customers, and learning through those experiences on how to continue to make traction. And just the sheer focus on those areas, tends to align the company around that. And it's very compelling.
What do you think of the trade-offs between? I always kind of bucket the insurtech space as those that are ultimately going to be risk-bearing, and those that are building technology that's going to sell into the insurance space.
Right.
But there are trade-offs to those. Do you have a flavor, like a favorite flavor for that? But what do you think of those trade-offs?
I think it's a great point. I think one, is more going to be a traditional infrastructure technology play, right? So I think that's not taking reg cap or not having to worry about reg cap. I think the probably more interesting thing, the way that we're thinking about it is, the valuations of the companies that do tend to want to get into being a carrier. And so, they think right now a lot of what the valuations that we see in those companies are based on more technology, software, SaaS companies. And, what that will be once they get to the public market will be interesting, because we know that public market tends to, sort of value insurance companies on 1 to 2 times book. And so I think, the Lemonade IPO coming up is going to be an interesting test, as well as others, I think, as they go into that market. So I think it's going to be a fun next couple of years to see how this develops.
Yeah. Has the Lemonade thing officially been announced?
I don't know, but there seems to be lots of rumors that they're, going to file their S1.
I wasn't sure. In this particular space, there's technologies flying around. There's a lot of folks that are coming in. Are there any specific technologies that you see that are more exciting than others?
Yeah, probably the one that everyone would talk about is machine learning and deep learning.
I thought you were going to say blockchain.
Well, who knows? Blockchain probably has a place, but I think it still needs to develop a bit more. But so machine learning, machine vision, all the advances with new data sources and the ability to meet the customer where they are and in context and provide a better pricing and a better experience. Those things I think are going to be very, key to the future of insurance. Yeah.
Well, as a parting gift, you are now officially a member of the Insurance Nerds family.
Awesome.
So
thank you, sir.
Wear it proudly, and thank you very much for giving us your insights.
Yeah. Thanks.
Appreciate it.